Welcome back. While with overcrowding in many of our prisons, containing the spread of the coronavirus continues to be a concern. 100 inmates and more than 200 officials have already died from COVID-19 complications. The sector has recorded a cumulative total of nearly 17,000 cases. Silindelo Masikane takes a look at how Kgosi prison in Pretoria has been managing the spread.
It's one of the country's maximum correctional services facilities. Kgosi is home to some of the country's most dangerous criminals. With a population of around 6,000, how has the facility fared when it comes to containing the spread of COVID-19?
We got very worried thinking, because there was this outcry saying that, because people are incarcerated, they are going to die in numbers. But I can confirm that that has not happened. And in our case, we had worked very hard to make sure that we put measures in place. We make sure that we have isolation cells to make sure that when the offenders they arrive on admission, we make sure that they are quarantined. And those that are positive, we make sure that they are isolated for the required period of time.
Since the start of the pandemic, the prison has recorded over 400 positive cases. However, currently there is only one active positive case. 11 offenders and 11 officials have died. The prison is on a vaccine drive and has inoculated over 3,000 inmates.
Out of 2,300 officials, we were able to vaccinate 946. The challenge with the vaccination of officials is that we don't have control over their vaccinations, and some of them they report, some of them they don't report, as well as on the offenders that has not vaccinated. At this point in time, we are also making sure that we still continue to go to their units and encourage them to vaccinate.
So how are prisoners coping?
At first it was very, very difficult because besifuna ama-sanitizer singawatholi, but then wawafika ama-sanitizer. But what we will do ngaphakathi, it will be just to wash our hands regularly, and not wait for our sanitizers and wear our masks.
Yeah, it's a bad experience. You see, my family is far. It's in the Eastern Cape. I remember they were supposed to visit me, but they couldn't come. I had to stay more than 2 years without seeing them. Yeah, suffering a lot, yes.
Yeah. To avoid large crowds, the prison is now using a booking system when it comes to those visiting inmates. One needs to call during the week to book their slot. Silindelo Masikane, Pretoria.